if you say one fiber which is eco-friendly and good for a future generation, we can say that specifically Lyocell G Fiber. This is 21st century's green fiber. This is a Chinese government company. So our main mother company name is China Generation Technology Group. We call shortly as Genartech, and it has several entities, and one of the textile core unit is China Textile Academy Green Fiber Corporation. Sometimes it called CTA Green Fiber, and our main product is Lyocell G Fiber. This is a brand name, Green Fiber. This is China Industry Academia collaboration project, and after 2022 it has the green signal to operate globally. So from beginning of 2023 it has distributed their fiber to outside as well as Bangladesh, India, Pakistan, and also European country, and also Middle East, Morocco, and most importantly we have very good connection with Turkey. If we can talk about specifically our production, it has annually 110,000 ton per year. So we have regularly expanding our production facilities. If you have to learn or know about Lyocell G Fiber, what we are unique because we have Lyocell fiber and its different categories variant. So we have bamboo based Lyocell, which is most eco-friendly, generally comes from bamboo, and we also different types of Lyocell fiber, which is we usually use for our high textiles, like as you can call it flame retardant textiles. So we have flame retardant Lyocell fiber, we have antibacterial Lyocell fiber. In Bangladesh perspective, because our country is developing country, and you know we are second largest exporter in the whole world, so we have very good woven, denim and knit produce. So in this category we are only using our standard Lyocell. If we say specifically parameter, something like that is standard, so it is 38 millimeter length, and Decitex is 1.33 Decitex, which is standard for our market spinning market. So from this fiber they make woven as well as knit yarn. So this is our core standard, and also it is if you say why it is eco-friendly, something like that, because it is eco-friendly because we use closed loop manufacturing process where 99.5% solvent, the solvent is we called NMMO, which is N-methyl morphine oxide, which is reuse, recover 99.5%. Okay, so most of the solvent is recover and reuses, which helps to waste consumption, water consumption, emission reduction, emission, so everything. So there are no chance to emit any carbon sulfide or something like that. So that's why it is we call eco-friendly. And most of the Lyocell fiber in the world market who are producing, they have same closed loop process. So they all are unique. But what the other things we have unique because we have FSC certified. FSC means Forest Stewardship Council. So whatever because it is directly related with forestry wood related. So this wood palm comes from bark trees, eucalyptus trees, oak trees, as well as whatever I am saying that it also comes from bamboo. So this is some regulation, laws and regulation. We already call, we have it is upcoming 21st generation green fiber. So we call it is green fiber because it helps our planet. Okay, so whatever we are uses, it will be biodegradable and we have some purpose. So that's why FSC give the certification to those company who maintain these laws and regulations. So we are FSC certified, and if you see the canopy listed, which also certified company, they are protecting endangered and ancient forestry related trees. So they are doing this certification. So we are also hot canopy listed, and there is a, you can see that we have no known risks. We are totally free and good for environment. So at this process in certifically we are eco certified all the way. So that's why we are unique, we called. We already had a MOU with Cellulosic, which is previously known as Lyocell. Cellulosic is basically doing pre and post consumer waste. They are collecting the regular wastage from pre and post consumer. So for that they making this wood pulp. So we collected this wood pulp, and also we have recycled wood pulp, which is a traceability and circularity benchmark type product. So, and also we have a this types of product, unique product, we call this Lyocell, which is mainly 30% cellulose and other 70% is FSC wood pulp. So this is greatly very good for direct attention to the specific buyer like a H&M, Calvin Klein. There are you need to make something or promote some who are producing lyocell fiber. You collaborate with them and making these types of recycled fibers, which will be good for our planet as well as our human being. So we can use fast fashion like that and also make it more user friendly for our product. So we made Lyocell G Fiber. Lyocell is our unique trademark, and for circularity issue, traceability, you can found there everything from where wood pulp it comes from. It already traceability marked. Okay, and after that, and we have also used some tag mark G5. So from there you can also find out its traceability and how it makes, what its carbon footprint, something like that, how it impact in the overall environment. And if you likely to know that in upcoming 2030 our vision is to zero carbon footprint, something like. So we're going on this way, and hopefully we will fulfill the European regulation, DPP, digital passport, something like that. So we are aligned with all of them, and we are closely work with that. And in Bangladesh is already growing country. They are doing or fulfilling most of the worldwide buyers' regular need. Already urging for us to use if a minimum 30 or 20% recycled product. So for that perspective, in Bangladesh, our fiber BB cell would be based because it is directly bamboo based. So it helps to direct traceability, and also we have thin cell, unicell, LW cell, others, and also Lyocell cell. So all of the fiber we have a traceability mark. So if you can use it, you can easily mark and show your upcoming buyer as well as customer where it comes from. So hopefully whoever will use it or using it, they know the better version of that product. So hopefully we will try to fulfill the buyer requirements. If you say one fiber which is eco-friendly and good for a future generation, we can say this specific Lyocell G Fiber. This is 21st century's green fiber. One of the reason because it's same as cotton, more than moisture regain percentage, where 8 to 9% cotton, and for Lyocell G Fiber, their moisture regain is 11 to 30%, same as viscose. At these purposes, Lyocell G Fiber is good option for our future generation. Most of the customer has give us some problem that we have not used it properly. Sometimes it fibrillate from the surface. So if you use unifill fiber, it is super and best for these types of anti-fibrillate. So if you use it, this types of problem would not come. And some parameters we have to use for our spinning industry in Bangladesh, because day by day technology is lot upgraded. But most of the spinning mill in Bangladesh, they are not adjust their spinning machinery setting or parameters. Already I have checked some of the spinning industries, they are not buying the latest spinning machinery. The already using it is made from 1980 or 99. So of course you can make your fiber, but if whatever we give you the best service or whatever we say you will get best output, if you don't follow our rules and our parameter, you cannot get the best output. That time you ask objection to us that whatever we want, we will don't get it from your fiber. Because the problem is machineries and also problem is parameters. For Lyocell is a smooth surface fiber. It is sometimes abrasion is coming, so we have to use its different. We can use a blow room process from carding to something like that. We have to use blow room and carding. So if you go in details, there is some parameter. If you liquor speed, we have to maintain is low standard, where is we have to use 600 to 700 RPM, like as other than cotton where is use 1200 RPM. So at this way, and our spinning expert, whoever operating there, best. So if they just follow this, they will get this high-end finer yarn from this fiber. Obviously, they will. So hopefully, Bangladesh spinning industry is equally and growing, updated with the modern technology.